You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories we're working on for you right now. And topping our list for you tonight, your elected leaders are looking at a post-construction future for the area along Alcoa Highway in South Knox County. For years, drivers and neighbors have had to live with construction work on the already busy stretch of road. But with the Knox County part of that project now wrapping up, the focus turns now to getting the most out of the changes. Today we sent WATE 6 on your side reporter Paige Weeks to dig into the details.
Bo, if you're traveling along the Knox County portion of the Alcoa Highway, you can tell a major difference. The road is paved, the lanes are wider. It's a really nice area, but the problem is now getting people to stop and enjoy this part of the county. At least one resident who I spoke to today says he's glad to see this study was done. He tells me traffic's not the issue. You see all of these cars behind me. The problem is that none of these cars stop. You had businesses here that used to thrive. Now empty storefronts littered this corridor.
Disinvestment over the years has taken a big toll. So I think we've got some catch-up to do. This is part of a major greenway that connects Knoxville to the Smoky Mountains eventually, and we want to complete that.
Organizers tell me this has been a grassroots effort all along, and it continues to be as more people hope to get more businesses, families, and tourists into this part of Knox County. Reporting in Knox County, Paige Weeks, WATE 6 on your side. Bo?
All right, Paige, thank you. Next up, the results of an internal Knoxville Police Department investigation are now in, and a Knoxville Police lieutenant has been fired. A KPD captain has been suspended. KPD's new chief, Paul Noel, fired Lieutenant Lance Earlywine and suspended Captain Don Jones. The two are named in a summary of the internal affairs investigation obtained today by WATE 6 on your side. In the summary, Chief Paul Noel says Lieutenant Earlywine has been found in violation of KPD's truthfulness policy and let go. This comes after a black officer claimed that a white officer made racist comments directed at him back in June of 2019. Records show that the white officer resigned during an initial investigation the next year, and at first, just one supervisor was suspended for a single day for failing to take action. Now, the black officer later asked for an investigation into 3 leaders, including Earlywine and Jones. Earlywine had issued a sworn statement claiming that none of the officers told him about a racial comment or a hostile environment, but several officers in the unit told an investigator otherwise, that he had been made aware. As for Jones, there was not enough evidence to say whether he told investigators the truth, but there was evidence that he failed to follow policy on reporting the situation. Captain Jones was suspended for 10 days over that violation. Chief Noel says this was a decision he made with great thought and consideration since, quote, accountability starts with him, end quote. As part of that accountability, Chief Noel took part in a meet and greet event with city council members today. He spoke out on his program, training officers how to step in when a mistake was being made or a rule was being broken. He tells us
accountability starts at the top of the organization, and we will hold the leaders of that organization, of our organization, accountable, and that goes down to throughout every level of the organization. That does not mean being heavy-handed with discipline. I do not believe in being heavy-handed with discipline. Discipline needs to be fair, and it needs to be impartial. But discipline is a part of what we do. And with every action, there's consequences to those actions. And, you know, we need our officers, we need our employees to look out for one another and prevent mistakes and prevent misconduct.
Mayor Kincannon told us today she fully supports Chief Noel and the disciplinary actions. The mayor saying, quote, every city employee, no matter their rank, must be held accountable for their conduct. Now, we'll have more on Chief Noel's meet and greet coming up for you tonight at 11 o'clock. Next on our list for you, a woman has now been charged with second-degree murder after a person was dropped off at the hospital last night, died. According to Knoxville police, a woman drove herself to UT Medical Center around 8 and admitted herself with gunshot wounds. She died while being treated by hospital staff. Knoxville police say Kaisha Dalton was identified as the possible suspect during the course of this investigation. They believe she shot at the victim's car after a fight. She was arrested at her North Knoxville home along Wallace Street. KPD says a crime scene was found a mile away on Gerolman Avenue. Dalton has since been booked into the Roger D. Wilson Detention Facility. The police department says the investigation, though, is ongoing. Continuing our Big 7 list for you right now, Knoxville police are also investigating a shooting happening early this morning on Tazewell Pike. KPD says the victim was walking near Greenwood Cemetery when he was shot in his upper leg area by an unknown person in a black car. We're told the victim was taken to UT Medical Center by ambulance. Police say they were not able to locate the crime scene, so KPD's Violent Crimes Unit will now be conducting the follow-up investigation. Next on the 7, TBI just released its Crime in Tennessee report for 2021. Overall, the state is reporting a slight drop in serious crime year over year. According to the report, more than 500,000 Group A offenses were reported last year. These are things that include really some of the most serious crimes like assault, burglary, fraud, kidnapping, sex offenses. The number went down by just over 1% from 2020. For a full look at the Crime in Tennessee report, go to our website, WATE.com. We'll have it for you there. Next now on our list, police are investigating a rash of car break-ins in North Knoxville. So what can you do to keep your car safe? We told you yesterday there were 10 more reports of car burglaries in the 4th and Guild neighborhood over this past weekend. Well, the week prior, they say nearly 50 cars were broken into around the same area. Here at WATE, we wanted to know how a car burglar thinks, what they're looking out for. So Knoxville police went car to car with us with the owner's permission, pointing out what some are doing right and what others need to change.
There's a blue something, you know, some kind of duffel bag on her back seat, and so I want to know what that is. And so her doors are locked, and so I'm going to break this window and grab that, and I'm going to take off and move on to the next one.
Now, that next car and the one after that also caught his eye with similar mistakes. Now let's take a look at a car where the owner seemingly did everything right.
As soon as I walk up, I don't see anything in the front seat. Check the door real quick. Nothing in the back seat that I can see. Keeping your car nice and clean, you know, and where it's not enticing people as much and all that, of just not leaving things visible is what you should do.
Another key tip from police, lock your car right after you park it. As long as you lock it and don't leave anything enticing, chances are the thieves will just move on to the next. Officers, by the way, still investigating these break-ins. They have also been doing some walking and saturation patrols throughout the area. And rounding out the Big 7 for us today, Knoxville Fire Department is investigating the cause of a fire at the historic Knoxville College that, well, broke out this morning. It happened right around 10:30. KFD received a call about black smoke coming from the campus. When fire crews arrived, they found 2 small rubbish fires, one outside the Martin Luther King Jr. dorms and one in the cafeteria space of the same building. KFD members were able to quickly put out those flames. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The KFD is still investigating what led to these fires. Now, we do want to point out, if you know anything, maybe you saw something that could help investigators, you're asked to please call the KFD Arson Hotline. The number, we have it for you. It's on your screen right now, 865-637-1386.